Welcome to SND College of Engineering and Research Center, Yeola, Department of Applied Science online lecture series. Today's online lecture on course Engineering Physics, Unit 5th, Magnetism and Superconductivity. In the previous video, we have already seen what are superconductors and superconductivity. Today, we will discuss about type first and type second superconducting materials. So, type first superconductors. Superconductors that exhibit complete Meissner effect, complete exclusive of all magnetic field, are type first superconductors. Type first are those superconductors in which they are completely diamagnetic and hence flux is completely excluded. They are also known as soft superconductors. They are usually pure specimen of some elements with the value of Hc, critical magnetic field, is too low to be used for technical applications. Due to their tendency to allow field penetration, even for lower applied field, they are called soft superconductors. Examples: pure elements like aluminum, lead, Hg. Magnetization curve for type first superconductors. As seen from magnetization curve, transition at Hc is reversible. That is, if field is again lowered below Hc, then material again become superconductors. Type second superconductors. Superconductors that exhibit partial Meissner effects are type 2 superconductors. The magnetization curve for type 2 superconductors. These metals are, as compared to the good conducting metals like copper, have lower value of electron mean free path in the normal state. They have Hc1 lower magnetic field and Hc2 upper magnetic field. In region between them, it is in the vortex or mixed state. Vortex and mixed state. These type 2 superconductors in between lower magnetic field and upper magnetic field. They need large magnetic field to bring them back to superconducting state. They are also called as hard superconductors. The magnetization of this group vanishes gradually as the field is increased rather than suddenly. As for type first superconductors, they are known as hard superconductors. For example, NBN, NB3SN, BaPi3, COSi3, high temperature superconductors. Magnetization curve for type 2 superconductors. Normally, the type 2 superconductors are allows or transition metals with high values of the electrical resistivity in the normal state. So let's see vortex state. When a magnetic field is applied in black, superconducting current in red develop on the surface in order to make a screen against this field. Other superconducting currents developed, creating vortices like non-superconducting tunnels. These vortices allow a quantum of magnetic flux to go through them and thus enable part of the applied magnetic field to go through the superconducting sample. Because of these vortices, the superconductors become a sieve which enables part of the applied magnetic field to pass through. This state is called the mixed state vortex test. Let's see flux Pinning. Flux pinning or flux pinning is the phenomenon where a superconductor is pinned in a space above a magnet. The superconductor must be a type 2 superconductor because type 1 superconductors can be penetrated by magnetic field. On the screen you can see magnet and pin space above the magnet. Since the superconductor is pinned above the magnet away from any surface, there is the potential for a frictionless joint. The worth of a flux pinning is seen through many implementations such as lifts, frictionless joints and transportation. So let's see comparison between type 1 and type 2 superconductors. These superconductors are called as soft superconductors. These superconductors are called as hard superconductors. Type 1 superconductors, they exhibit complete Meissner effect. Type 2 superconductors, they do not exhibit complete Meissner effect. Type 1 superconductor, they have only one critical magnetic field. Type 2 superconductors, they have two critical magnetic field, lower critical magnetic field and upper magnetic field. Type 1 superconductors, the material loses magnetization abruptly. Type 2 superconductor, the material loses magnetization gradually. Examples of type 1 superconductors: PbSnHg. Type 2 superconductor NbSn, NbCr, Nb3Ge, Nb3Si. MRI scanner. Magnetic resonance imaging is a medical imaging technique used in radiology to form pictures of the anatomy and the physiological processes of the body in both health and disease. The conductors used in all modern superconducting MR scanner is niobium titanium that becomes superconductive below 9.4 degree Kelvin. Scanners and spectrometers with field strength greater than 10 T frequently used on niobium tin alloy. Magnetism diboride is also emerging as a new superconducting material for scanners and other magnetic instruments because of its much higher transition temperature. So student, I hope you have understood these type 1 and type 2 superconductors. Thank you.